Good morning, I'm Dave Ramsey, and I'd like to introduce to you the all-new 5th generation 2010 Chevrolet Camaro, a car that was born out of the overwhelming response received by Concept Camaro during its introduction in 2006. Now, why so long between then and now? That's simple. Chevrolet has manufactured the Camaro on its new global rear-wheel drive architecture. It didn't take an existing platform and modify it like Dodge has done with the Challenger. It all starts with the iconic styling that Camaro has. From the deep V to the power dome hood, the reverse mohawk roof all add to the heritage lines of Camaro. Even the headlamps have been pushed out to the outside edges, adding to the aggressive look of Camaro. Now the headlamp bulb is a halogen bulb for a brighter light and a longer lasting. But the true test of any performance car starts with its powertrain. That's why LS and LT are powered by a 3.6-liter variable valve timing direct injected engine. That produces 304 horsepower, which is only 11 less than Mustang's V8. Couple that with 273 foot-pounds of torque, and it'll give you a 0 to 60 time of an impressive 6.1 seconds, all while maintaining up to 18 miles per gallon city and an amazing 29 on the highway. But this is Camaro SS, powered by a 6.2-liter V8 aluminum block engine that has standard 426 horsepower and 420 foot-pounds of torque. Now with the available automatic, you'll have 400 horsepower and 410 foot-pounds of torque, but both are rated to propel Camaro in 0 to 60 in an impressive 4.7 seconds, all while maintaining 16 miles per gallon in the city and either 24 or 25 miles per gallon on the highway, respectively. How do they do that? Well, one way with automatic is by active fuel management. Active fuel management actually cuts off fuel flow to 4 of the cylinders under light load conditions, which is going to increase your EPA. Now, durability is another big part of Camaro's story. It uses such things as an engine coolant, serpentine drive belt, and iridium-tipped spark plugs that are all rated to 100,000 miles or more. Even the design of the engine bay allows the do-it-yourselfer to change his own plugs. All these things help to lower the cost of ownership of Camaro. Now this power is mated with either a 6-speed Ison transmission with 2 overdrive gears, or with the available automatic, it has a tap shift feature, which allows for clutchless shifting for a much more interactive driving experience. Then power is put down to the rear wheels with a limited slip differential to ensure that power is delivered to the wheel with the most grip. Now all this would be wasted if it didn't ride in a superior chassis. And Chevrolet has started with the use of high strength and ultra high strength steel, which is an excellent safety protection, but also gives it a stiff platform to ride from. The 4-wheel independent suspension starts up front with a dual strut double ball design. Along with a forward mounted steering gear, this gives it a virtual pivot effect, which gives you an excellent balance between sharp, crisp handling and smooth ride and control. The steering is a power steering rack and pinion design with variable assist. Now variable assist gives you more power steering at lower speeds, such as parking lot or slow speed maneuvers, then decreases the amount of assistance it gives you at higher speeds, so the driver has more feedback and feels more in control. When you come inside, the first thing you're going to notice about Camaro is the deep 3-spoke steering wheel with Camaro right on the horn pad. This wheel not only adjusts in a traditional tilt fashion, but also has a telescoping feature which allows you to adjust for all types of driver comfort and for all types of drivers. As you look through the steering wheel, you're going to notice the heritage gauges. But in between those gauges is a driver's information center. The driver's information center gives you a lot of information, such as engine temperature, the air pressure in each one of the 4 wheels independently. It even has an engine oil life monitor that tells you when it's time to change the oil. OnStar can even send turn-by-turn navigation down to the driver's information center. As we come around to the back, I want to point out the large 3 3/4-inch exhaust tips. They're at the end of a true dual exhaust system. For cargo space, 11.3 cubic feet is available. That's enough for 2 sets of full-size golf clubs. But if you have larger cargo, the front seat folds down. Now the braking system on Camaro is an ABS with electronic brake assistance. Another large safety feature on Camaro is StabiliTrack. StabiliTrack is designed to keep the car going in its intended path by using either throttle intervention or the ABS braking system. Now it has 4 modes of operation: full on, traction control off, and StabiliTrack on. There's a competitive driving mode, which on SS manual transmission even features launch control, or you can turn the whole system off. Now, you take this and you factor it in with a warranty that's 3 years, 36,000 miles bumper to bumper, and the powertrain that's 5 years, 100,000 miles, that also includes roadside assistance and courtesy transportation. Those two things are either extra cost or not even available on Challenger, Mustang, Nissan 370, or Mitsubishi Eclipse. You can customize your Camaro with such factory options as dual rally stripes, with having available 5 different colors. There's a sunroof available, and even an RS package, which gives you halo headlamp rings, 20-inch midnight silver rims, body-colored ditch moldings, smoked rear tail lamps, and a spoiler on the LT and LS version. Now, when you take all these things up together and then allow yourself to accessorize your car, such as ground effects or an available Borla exhaust system, which are also backed by the General Motors warranty, you can see why Camaro is so impressive. Camaro, a car that started from the original sketches of Bob Boniface and Yang Sup Lee to the car that's the 21st century car of today to possibly tomorrow, car of the year. Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Now, with that said, we do have some prizes we're going to give away. Julie's going to give you a shirt here in a second, but the most important part first, let's talk about our winner. Dave Ramsey, $5,000. Well done.